that the main or the substantive case, which is the application for an order of certiorari from this court seeking to quash the judgment delivered by the High Court in Tamale on 24th November 2025. Also, the Honorable Court has ordered that we serve the first interested party, or Mr. Nsala Wapal, the NDC parliamentary candidate by substituted service, through his WhatsApp, the High Court Tamale notice board at the Supreme Court, and also at his residence in Kpandai. So we are most grateful to the court, and we look forward to making our case in the subsequent sittings of the court set at 13 January 2026. Thank you for your time and attention.
The main agenda for today was to get the substituted service. But in addition to that, there's the order to the PC to suspend any proceedings leading to the election on December 30. How do you see this?
The applicant actually prayed for suspension of the process pursuant to the hearing of the substantive matter, and that is contained in the supplementary affidavit that was served on the Honorable Court. So we are most grateful to the court. It's in the interest of justice that where a legal issue is persistent and we have not reached the finality of it, we do not proceed to take any such decisions that will force the hand of the courts or render the decision of the court negatory. So we are excited that the court has given these orders.
So let's talk with the former Defense Minister Dominic Nito. He is here. He represented the MPP parliamentary candidate in court today. What do you make of this particular decision taken by the court?
I think my colleague has already made the case. For us, we are happy that national justice is taking its course, and as far as we are concerned, we will work with the court along the line to ensure that we get justice, because we believe that we have a case. It's as simple as that. That is the rule of law, and we in the MPP, we believe in the rule of law, and for us, justice and the rule of law should take its course. As long as the courts have accepted substituted service, he's going to be served. We'll come back to court on the 13th of January, where the main case will continue.
But the NDC's candidates said that you have not served him. Perhaps, indeed, your party did not get him the right, service when it comes to this particular.
So first of all, it's not the respondent or the petitioners who should serve him or the plaintiff. No, it's an officer of the court that should do that. That is the bailiff who should do that. So the courts couldn't get him to be served. And for us, we think that the courts have done what they need to do by agreeing on substituted service, and we think that that's the right thing to be done. We are happy with what has happened.
You must indeed be very happy, because this member of parliament, he was in parliament with you. All of a sudden, the Tamale High Court decided to quash that particular, or the 2024 elections. But what do you make of that particular decision taken by the Tamale High Court on the 24th of November?
I think we disagree with it entirely. That's why we are here. I'm saying we disagreed with it. That's why we are here. We are here on three grounds. We disagree with the outcome. That's why we went to an appeal. We also think that the court should not even have heard it, because the gentleman filed his case 32 days, and the law is very clear. You cannot file your issue 32 days after the Gazette. You can only file it within 21 days. And so we are here to look at, we are praying to the court to look at the issues and tell us who is right and who is not right. So let's move on. We'll get to the main case, and then we'll get there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's also get a word from the minority chief whip, Abid Idrisu.
And the law must always continue to be the law.
The next step will be to bring these services to the attention of the first interested party, that is the NDC's candidate. Your lawyer in court indicated that there were challenges in initiating the service. When the bailiffs went to his house in Kpandai, they were not allowed entry. Do you envisage any challenge in executing this substituted service, for instance, posting it on his property, as well as posting it in the High Court in Tamale and the District Court in Kpandai?
I don't think it's going to be any difficulty. the court was very straightforward with regards to the services. They indicated a timeline of 7 days, that when after posting it for 7 days, it is deemed to have been served. So posting it at the Supreme Court here is easy. Posting it at the High Court in Tamale is easy. Sending it to his WhatsApp is very easy for us. Posting it in his house is easy. So I don't think it's going to be any difficult matter. And once any of these 5 options given by the Supreme Court is adhered to, he has been deemed to be served. And again, if he tries to still be run away from it, it is very consequential. 7 days is 7 days. And in any case, the rerun of that particular elections has also been suspended. So there is no need to run. Come, face the court and get a judgment so that we can see where the judgment is going to go. But we are very confident and we are grateful. But we call on the Supreme Court to continue to uphold the rule of law and hold onto the strict strategy and procedure of the court. I don't think that anybody should be able to dodge the court and do whatever thing he likes. We will stay to the court and we will maintain the legal processes.
Thank you. But Honorable, what is his current status in Parliament at the moment? We know that, because of this particular order from the Tamale High Court, his seat was declared vacant. Based on the Supreme Court's decision today, this morning, what is his status in Parliament at the moment?
I've always maintained that in terms of his status, if you go and read the Court of Appeal rule 1997 and CI 19, specifically on Regulation 27, 1 to 3, it is clearly indicated and stated in the appeals court's order, the rules of appeal court. Once there is an application pending for stay of execution, with the expiration of the 7 days mandatory stay of execution, then it stays, because even the speaker in his ruling on that particular day made reference to this particular appeals court rules that I have just quoted to you. And I think that by law, I think the Speaker ought to have ruled and make or remind the House that Honorable Nyindam still remains the MP for the good people of Kpandai.
So would you push for the Speaker to make this declaration?
The application of the law, so they should apply it. We are not going to push.
As soon as possible.
The law should be applied. The law should be applied. It's not for somebody to push, but the law must be applied. And that what is given to any other person must also be given to Nyindam. We have Jachikuisin enjoying from the same legal view. We also have Dana Bodake enjoying from same legal views. I don't think Nyindam is coming from Togo. He's coming from Ghana, and the constitution and laws of Ghana must also be giving him that particular privilege.
Thank you very much, Honorable, for your time. Let's also engage the Director of Elections for the NPP, Evans Nemako, who is here. Please, what do you make of this particular decision by the Supreme Court this morning?
I think my colleagues have said it all, that when it comes to the law, it is the law. And it is important that we as nationals enforce the details of the law. It doesn't really add up for a petitioner to go to courts, initiate processes, challenging parliamentary results, and then a high court comes up with judgment, and it is being challenged, but Parliament will rush out and communicate to the Electoral Commission, and the Electoral Commission will then issue statement for conduct of a rerun of a parliamentary elections.
And not the law.
Come again?
Was that not the law, the right procedures?
No, that is not. I expect that you look at it. I expect that you look at Article 1992 of the 1992 Constitution. I expect that you look at it. When the affected person is challenging the process, you don't rush. Today, the Supreme Court says, put a stop to it. And that is it. And that is the law.
What does this mean?
That the media will interrogate some of these things. A petitioner go to court to say that in 41 polling stations, there have been infractions, and I'm challenging those ones. How come a judge will say that I will extend it to cover all the 152? What is the basis? And nobody is questioning that. That is what is being challenged, and we will challenge until the decision is made by the court. We respect the Supreme Court, we respect the court of jurisdiction, and we must allow that to operate. We are not in a banana republic, are we? We are not.
What does this mean for the MPP election or the MPP in general, this particular decision taken by the Supreme Court this morning?
We will take it one after the other, but this tells you that the law is the law. People are in the constituency trying to put themselves together to participate in a rerun. It is not going to happen because this is an election the MPP candidate won. In fact, we won both the presidential and parliamentary. And the people have decided no one can overturn it. Until this electoral cycle ends, Nyindam is the member of parliament for Kpandai.
But I understand that you have some officers who are already on the ground who are campaigning. Is that the case?
Please. We're saying that as to when there will be a by-election or not, the law will pronounce it.
But there's still going to be a determination on the 13th of January. Would you call back the officers who are already on the ground campaigning?
Who is there on behalf of MPP?
We're told that some officers are already there.
Who told you? I am here. Who told you? And I don't know whom you are referring to. Okay. So please, let's deal with the issue. You're saying that the court, the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, has spoken today. It said everybody should put on hold until this issue, very important issue, is determined. Let's wait and go through it. But I can assure you that an election in the Kpandai constituency was fairly contested. The whole process ended fairly. Pronouncements were made by the returning officer. Nyindam was declared MP-elect. He has been sworn in as Member of Parliament. He's been serving as Member of Parliament. Nothing will change it. Go look at each one of the polling stations and challenge any of the results from any of the polling stations. You think what happened in Abilikuma North is going to happen in Kpandai? No way. Thank you very much.
But before you go, I mean, the NDC is saying that, even if there's going to be an election, a rerun, they would beat you hands down. And that's the reason why you are doing some of the things that you are doing at the moment. Is that not the case?
I don't want to respond to this.
Thank you very much. So that was Evans.